Hi and welcome back to Agrarian Skies, and today we are going to do something again a little bit different. Today we are going to try and start growing stuff because we have gotten a lot done in the last little bit. For a start, as you can see, we have that corner done, we have a quarter of this done. I have almost three quarters, I should say, of that done. The actual surrounding walls are almost completed, and I'm gradually chipping away at this. The tower itself, I'm going to actually have to do something I'd hoped not to do, which is I'm going to have to set up multiple obsidian generation systems. It sucks, but that's the way it is. I have an idea for this to, rather than using blocks, use panels or covers, so that it's more like a Maltese cross of fire than anything else. But what we're going to do today is something I've been looking forward to for a while, and that is treeing up this area. Now, these are bone meal bags, and they're made by combining 9 bone meal together. And one of the things I discovered when I was playing this first was, when you do this, you get huge amounts of materials, and it's cool. I mean, we're going to end up with a really, really gorgeous, beautiful forest from this. Which reminds me, I need to finish that in the near future. But the catch with it is these bone meal bags get used up so fast, because each one of these is 9. It's 9 by 9, which doesn't seem like such a big deal until you're going through them at a rate of knots, and I only have so many done. So what we're going to do is we're going to use up the ones we have, and I'm going to show you the system I have in place for making this, and actually we're going to automate the production of these. This is going to be important for more than one reason. It's also going to be important for farming, frankly, for building up our farm in the future, because one of my next... Yeah, we're out. Okay, let them grow. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? I think that's nice. I like that. I wonder how much dirt I have ready to go. We'll check that before we head back to base. Yeah, it's worth taking them out and using them. As you can see, I already did it here, but I took up all the trees because I wasn't ready for them. I'm going to have to probably use a scythe to take down all the grass, and then, but that's my intention once those trees are grown anyway, is to use a scythe to fix that. Now, I am on peaceful mode. I know it's kind of cheaty and I'm not proud of it, but the simple fact of the matter is I would like to get this finished before I apply for my old age pension. And frankly, I was spending ridiculous amounts of time fighting off mobs. And, you know, when I'm actually playing Agrarian Skies, once this build is done, yeah, I will go back to normal mode. But for now, this is in many ways a creative build but using survival mechanics, by which I mean I make everything. And you know what? I think that is enough challenge. It feels cheaty to me. I'm not proud of it, but the thing is, if you want me to take an extra month to do this, I can go survival, but you're not watching me building most of this, so it's kind of irrelevant, really. And all it's going to risk is having no continuation of the Agrarian Skies mod pack. And as I've said before, my main point with this mod pack is to use it as a blank canvas for construction of really big projects, because there's no terraforming to do, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. But as I said, I am going to bring back the mobs as soon as I finish the construction, because I miss them. I actually kind of miss fighting them. I know it's a weird thing to say, but I do. I enjoy fighting mobs, so it'll be nice to get back to them. But for now, it is time for us to make a crap ton of bone meal bags, and you are going to see why I have that bone meal factory over here. Now, if you remember, I have my mob spawner in there, bringing out materials, dumping everything except for zombie flesh, rotten flesh, and bones, which then go through the pulverizer and pop out here. Now, there is a thing I can do where all I have to do is an auto packager, and it will make the bone meal bags for me. So we're going to go in here and see what we need for an auto packager. Auto packager, which is pretty easy, I think. Redstone reception coil, crafting table, some pistons. Yeah, that's easy. I just need to get some iron. That'll be plenty. How much gold do I have? I'm actually going to need a lot of gold in the near future, because it is really high on my priority list. Why isn't that... Okay. Really high up on my priority list is the construction of a rail network to make travelling back and forth a little less intensive on power, and a little less intensive in, you know, my having to work for it, frankly. I'm going to need... these will do. I don't think I have any pistons lying around. No, I don't. So we... Where'd it go? Go. After the massive use of cobblestone in the last few weeks, I'm finally catching up on myself, which is wonderful. It's actually really nice to finally be getting back to a point where I have a significant amount of resources again. I mean, when you think about it, I actually used over 140,000 blocks of wood, or blocks of stone, in the construction of the in my construction. So, you know, that's a lot of wood. That is an awful lot of wood. Let's see. Redstone conduction, redstone reception. Can I autocraft this? I can. Awesome. Now, do I have a spare Jabba barrel? I don't believe I do, so that's something we will need to fix. Do I have any... no, I'm out of Jabba barrels, and I'm also out of slabs. So we will pop that up there. That goes there, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That'll do. That will do nicely. And we will pop down the auto packager. Now the problem with this is the auto packager is going to need power. So we're going to have to dig this up here and pop in some... that's the one irritating thing about them. I need to pop in some redneck cable. I hope this is the right cable. I think it is. Yep, that's the right cable. And we can pop that back down. And as you can see, that's already charged up. So if we pop this down here, hopefully it will work. It's working. Perfect. And as you can see, there we go. It's very quick. It's very, very efficient. And pretty soon we will have all of these that we could possibly need. and I'm actually going to sleep the night away because I'm getting a lot of rainstorms lately and they're kind of starting to annoy me. I just want to check if I have any... Oh, I have ebony wood. Cool. I've been trying to pick a material for use for making stairs, and I'm pretty much settled on ebony because it's nice and dark, and it's as dark as I'm going to get in a wood, considering how limited I am for construction blocks in this particular mod pack. And it's something I've been really enjoying about this mod pack is, in fact, the challenge of building quite complex projects, but without access to things like the sheer volume of English language is failing me. The sheer volume of construction blocks that I would have had in a regular mod pack. This has been a challenge, so I'm quite enjoying it. God damn it. And we will use what we have. That's that. And there we go. We have the starts of an orchard for Isengard. And a lot of these once these have grown, I will go through them and pick and choose what I'm going to leave down, because it's going to take time, and I don't want to leave just anything down. I kind of want to pick and choose and make it look a little bit better. And oh my god, a red flower. Oh, I've been looking for those for so long. Oh, that's wonderful. I want to cry. Seriously, it's been so hard to find one of these. I wanted red dye for these, and well, because especially up at the top I'm going to need to do some work, and it's going to be easier if I can set up the guide blocks with different colours. That is just wonderful. Oh, in you go. New. How much of this do we have? We have a few stacks. That's good. So we'll just pop these down and then we will call it a day. Now this is a short one because I haven't gotten an awful lot done in the last couple of days. Well, at least not a lot that's visually interesting. How much have I got left? Not enough to get to the top, that's fine. Although, maybe. Nearly. That's really starting to come together nicely, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. And the floors, like the individual floors in this, are going to be very, very big, like 20 or even 30 blocks high. I'm going for grandeur and majesty with this, so that should be quite entertaining. So between now and the next session, which will be Monday, I intend to replicate a more efficient version of this inside, and or possibly stack another one above this, because I have got that option. I need much faster obsidian generation. It's just not fast enough. Though it's not helped by the fact that only one of those is going, but well, that's maxed out anyway, so that's almost irrelevant. And that one's maxed out. So yeah, I guess we'll call it a day there. It's been a short one, but well, it's a Friday. So I hope you enjoyed this. We will return on Monday with what I'm hoping will be the last week of this. I want to get back to Agrarian Skies. In fact, I'm kind of reaching the point where if this isn't finished, I will go back to the Agrarian Skies mod pack and quest line anyway, and come back and forth to this as I go along. But I would like to finish this totally before I go back to the Agrarian Skies mod pack. We'll just see what happens. In the meantime, have a lovely day, lovely evening, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye!